Thank you for having me. My name is Bailey. I am a spoken word poet. I'm from San Francisco. Today I was asked to write about Ezekiel 37. And so this is my spoken word version of that. I thought it would be cool to say that my poetry spoke life. I shared words that illustrated life onto canvas, audibly shared through these speakers and microphones. What they didn't know is that it felt like I ripped my soul out of my chest and my heart left bloody on stages, consuming patty-caking hands and never anything more. See, the life I thought I spoke stripped life from my soul but gave them reason to return home on bended knee. I've dedicated my life to making others feel comforted, feel coupled with the person who would love them like God did. Yet recently, I found myself empty, like dry bones, not having enough energy to have the mojo to go where they needed me. Stuttered words, felt inadequate, tired, wondering if God was still using me or if my amens took me to do the work without the connection. This generation is dying, once fueled by love, but now tainted with false hands that have hugged them into stereotypical white vans, street corners, and dope houses, dragged into using rent money for Jordans, lunch money for drugs, and bus fare for cigarettes. Have you noticed? Have you been able to actually see just the 10% of the iceberg? Or have you actually pushed yourself to love through to understand the 90? Can we dive into this metaphor and allow the vision of dry bones rock us back into alignment with the one who fuels us, the one who has positioned us to use our amens as so be it, as so go on and do it. Amen as our confirmation of connection. These hands stained with life took breath to give a story, speak about everything that makes us human, life that God gave us to experience so that we can connect his words to reality. See, I've been through some things. Haven't you? I mean, we're not hiding behind iPhone screens for no reason. See, I am a survivor of domestic violence, a popular loner, a woman struggling to find my origin because daddy left and mama can only love me as best she knows how. See, I'm here. A product of a broken home, diversity, PTSD, anxiety, and depression. See, I've chatted with death, appearing to be just that blade or just that bottle. I've stared into loved ones' faces, specifically telling them that my bones, dry as dust, no longer want to hold together to form my being. I gave up. And I've never heard such a loud silence. See, it seems that I get asked to tell my story over and over again just for it to be left like dry bones. Everyone settled for the 10% of the iceberg when I laid 90% of it down. See, I stand here today. Even though my soul has been ripped out of my chest over and over again to tell you that these bones still house life, still protect, still covered by Jesus, still have life to illustrate redemption. My charge to you today is to love them. Love them through feeling inadequate, through stuttering words, through being tired, through not knowing what to say. Because dry bones can rise by God's power. Love them. Show them. Be that for them. Don't forget, as they walk out looking like dry bones or share with you about their stories of why they feel like dry bones, you can love them. And that is God's power making dry bones rise again. Thank you.